Even in this pandemic, walang makakapigil sa mga smartphone companies in releasing flagship phones. Yung ibang flagship phones naman from a few months back like the Poco F2 Pro ay nagkaroon ng massive discount. Pero kalimutan nyo sila lahat kasi finish na, may nanalo na. Nandito na si Mi 10T 5G. My channel provides unboxing and phone reviews of all the hottest phones available today. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out each time mag-upload ako ng bagong video. So after all that, let's proceed with the unboxing. This phone comes in this all-white, very classy looking box with text written in gold. By the way, nag-upload ako ng video about the unboxing and review ni Mi 10T Pro 5G. Para sa inyo na hindi pa nakakapanood, ililive ko na lang yung link sa description box para mapanood nyo. Sa harap ng box, makikita mo dyan na this is a 5G capable device. So future-proof na rin siya even if you're planning to use this phone, let's say for 2 to 3 years. Sa sides niya, actually on both sides, may nakasulat na Mi 10T with easy access to the Google apps you use most. Yung unit ko kasi dito is global version na. So may pre-installed na siya na Google services. At the bottom, nakalagay naman na Mi 10T, yung color niya which is the Cosmic Black. For Mi 10T, meron lang tayong 2 color options, yung Cosmic Black and yung Lunar Silver. What I have here is yung 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. May higher variant pa tayo, yung 8 gigs of RAM pero 128 gigs lang din yung storage niya. So open natin yung box. So similar kay Mi 10T Pro 5G, may paper box na kasulat is designed by Xiaomi. Pagbukas natin, una dyan is yung SIM ejector pin. Next we have is this USB-C to 3.5mm audio dongle. So simula pa lang, sinasabi na sa'yo ni Xiaomi na si Mi 10T ay walang audio jack. Next we have this paperwork na alam naman natin na hindi mabasahin. And lastly, yung all-time favorite natin, yung free case. So this is just a clear soft jelly case na may frosted effect yung lower part. Next is the phone itself. Kunin natin siya. Wow! So nakasulat yung key features niya. 64MP AI camera, 144Hz adaptive sync display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 and 5000 mAh battery. For the meantime, lagay mo na siya sa gilid. Sa bottom ng box, nandyan yung kasama niya na white charging cable na may orange accent sa loob. And lastly, we have yung white din na 33W fast charger. So eto na yung pinakahihintay natin. Tanggalin natin yung plastic. Siyempre dahan-dahan. Okay. So yung phone na to is officially priced at $19,990 na sobrang sulit na kasi jump pack na siya with all these features. Pero ang mas matindi dyan, you can have this phone at a promo price at $17,990. So yung sulit na, mas pinasulit pa. San ka pa? Yung itsura niya is exactly the same kay Mi 10T Pro 5G. Actually, you can't tell which is which unless you see the 64MP AI na nasulat sa likod. So now, let's talk about the design and build ng phone. At the back, makikita natin dyan yung super laki na camera module and as you could see, very prominent yung camera bump. So as usual with all phones na glass and reflective yung likod, smudge and fingerprint magnet siya. But let's admit na nakakadagdag sa overall premium feel ng phone yung glass back. By the way, this is Gorilla Glass 5 front and back with an aluminum side. So this is a 6.67 IPS LCD panel. 165mm long, 76mm wide. Medyo makapal din siya at 9.3mm thick. Medyo mabigat din yung phone na 216 grams na pwede maging slight issue with the extended hours of gaming. So let's check out yung other parts ng phone. At the top, you'll see the microphone, speaker port, and an IR blaster. Yung left side is completely clean with nothing to see but the antenna band. Sa right side naman, nandyan yung power button that doubles as your fingerprint scanner and yung very clicky na volume rockers. Sa bottom naman, nandyan yung speaker grill, microphone, charging port, and yung dual SIM card tray. So now let's talk about one of the best features of the phone, which is the display. For the selfie camera, meron tayong punch hole design located at the upper left part ng phone. Yung bezels niya sa side and sa top is almost the same, pero yung sa bottom is slightly larger. This phone has one of the brightest panels that could reach up to 500 nits yung sustained brightness. But if you use auto brightness, it could reach up to 650. Yung phone na to is HDR10 Plus and merong MEMC technology. Full HD display na rin siya. Hindi siya Ultra HD or 4K. Pero okay lang yun kasi on this display size, you can can't tell the difference of the quality with the human eye. Meron din siyang industry-leading na 144Hz na refresh rate. Yung ROG 3 and Red Magic 5G pa lang yung meron yan, which are both gaming phones. Pero what sets it apart dun sa dalawang gaming phones ay meron siyang tinatawag na adaptive sync display. Kung saan yung 144Hz mo ay mag-a-adjust depende sa content na pinapanood mo. Para makita yung sinasabi ko, here's a quick sample video. So, pakita ko sa inyo yung adaptive sync display technology ni Xiaomi. So, we're currently now on Instagram and makikita nyo naman yung FPS natin is at 50 FPS. If we started browsing, magbabago din yung FPS niya so at 143 or 144. Dahil 144 yung refresh rate niya, we have a better and very smooth na experience sa pagbabrowse. Kahit balik-balik nyo siya, everything is buttery smooth. If we started browsing, mag-a-adjust yung screen niya back to 50 FPS. Personally, fan ako ng AMOLED screen. Pero as I've spent longer time using this phone, it's getting harder to tell the difference. Besides the obvious na yung main reason is yung budget consideration, Xiaomi is claiming that they'd rather have a great LCD panel than a good AMOLED. And in my opinion, hindi naman sila nagkamali dun. At dahil LCD siya, hindi siya capable of having an in-display fingerprint scanner. So yung fingerprint scanner natin is located here sa power button. So now let's check kung gaano kabilis yung response rate niya. So, pag nilako siya, natin yung lock. Ganun siya kabilis. For the battery, meron din siyang 5,000 mAh capacity. So, pwedeng kang tumapos ng isang buong series sa Netflix. Tapos, buhay pa rin siya. Tapos, maglaro ka pa ng sangkaterbang Mobile Legends and Wild Rift. Tapos, buhay pa rin siya. Ikaw na lang yung mapapagod sa phone na to. For the charging speed, Xiaomi is claiming na kaya niyang mapuno in less than 1 hour. For the processor, meron siyang Snapdragon 865 and Adreno 650. One of the cheapest na makikita mo sa market. So, para makita na yung performance nila, here are some benchmark tests. For the Geekbench 5 score, ito yung mga benchmark results niya. For the multi-core score, the phone got 3340, while for the single-core score, 909. Almost on par siya with the Mi 10T Pro 5G. So, para sa gaming performance test natin, we use the Slingshot Extreme. So, let's click dun sa results. So, we got a total score of 5938. Let's click on the details. So, itong benchmark na to is focused heavily sa gaming aspect ng phone. So, yung total score natin na 5938 is really close dun sa result natin previously kay Mi 10T Pro 5G. So, for the graphics score, we got a score of 6560 and for the physics score is 4459. If we browse a little bit lower, we will see that your score is better than 96% of the results from all other devices. This is a pretty good result, granted na 20k lang yung price ng phone natin. Meron na siyang Android 10 out of the box with MIUI 12 skin on top. So for some of the software features and tweaks, here is a sample video. So here are some few features I wanna show you with MIUI 12. Pag nag-swipe ka pababa from the right side ng phone, dadalhin ka sa control center. Then swipe lang pataas. If you swipe down from the left side ng phone, nandiyan naman yung mga notifications mo. And as you could see right now, we're currently downloading a game. Under the display settings, nandiyan naman yung option mo to switch to dark mode. So, click mo lang to, then click the toggle. Instantly, mapupunta siya sa dark mode settings. Also, under the display settings, nandiyan din yung option mo to choose the refresh rate. So, click mo lang siya, then you could choose from either 60, 90, and yung adaptive na 144Hz. Xiaomi recently added some ads sa mga phone nila na hindi kinatawa ng mga tao, lalo na yung mga loyal fans nila. Pero pwede mong off yun by typing in yung word na ad sa search bar ng system settings, then click mo yung manage system ads. I-off mo lang tong toggle, then mata-turn off na yung ad system niya. Pwede mo rin i-click yung ad services, then i-off mo din yung feature para hindi na i-track ni Xiaomi yung mga ads na kiniklik mo. Shoutout sa viewer natin si Dominic Deniega that helped us out on how to properly turn off yung mga ads. This phone has dual linear stereo speakers. Mas prefer ko sana yung front-firing stereo speakers. For the gaming features of this phone, there are 3 things worth mentioning. First is yung liquid cool technology niya for better thermal management. Next is yung X-axis linear vibration motor that helps to improve yung haptic feedback similar sa Xbox and PS controllers. Lastly is yung pagkakaroon ng game turbo. Isa siyang assistive feature to help enhance yung buong gaming experience mo. Similar siya sa mga assistive UI ni Black Shark and ROG. So here is a quick gaming sample. So we're currently playing Asphalt 9 para makita yung performance ni Snapdragon 865. And kitang-kita nyo naman, maganda yung graphics. Actually, habang ginagamit nyo yung phone, yung pagiging LCD niya, hindi nyo na halos mapansin if LCD ba siya or AMOLED kasi maganda yung quality ng LCD. Xiaomi has done a really great job dito sa LCD panel niya. For the touch controls, wala rin akong reklamo. Very responsive naman. As soon as pinindot mo yung buttons, automatically magre-react yung screen dun sa actions na ginagawa mo. Meron akong gagawin comparison video with the Mi 10T and the Mi 10T Pro 5G. So do watch out for that. This phone has a triple camera setup. Mukha lang siyang 5 kasi meron siyang 4 camera and LED sensor. Pero in reality, 3 lang talaga siya. We have the 64MP as our main shooter na merong Sony IMX sensor. Next is our 13MP ultra wide cam. Meron niyang 123 degrees field of view. And lastly is the 5MP macro cam. Sana telephoto cam na lang pero sometimes you can't have it all. Yung phone na to ay nabibilang sa ilan na kaya mag-record ng video at 8K at 30 FPS. Pero yung difference niya kay Mi 10T Pro 5G, wala siyang OIS. Sobrang daming camera features yung phone na to. So to show you, here are some sample shots. For the selfie camera, hindi ka na mapapahiya when you take those glam shots kasi 20MP na yung front camera niya. Kaya na rin niya mag-record ng 1080p videos at 30 FPS. Para makita niyo yung camera quality, here are some selfie shots. So here are my final thoughts with the Mi 10T 5G. I'm really happy and satisfied with all the features na meron yung phone na to. Actually, with this price, you could call this the killer of flagship killers. Yung mga notable features niya is having the 5000 mAh battery. Yung display niya na kahit LCD ay sobrang ganda ng quality. This is one of the latest phones na may Snapdragon 865 at this price point. And to top it off ay yung 144Hz refresh rate. Yung mga downsides niya is having no IP certification on dust and water resistance. Walang wireless charging, not that great speakers, and for me is yung napag-iwanan na charging speed. But for me, whether you get this for 9990 or yung promo na 17990, this is one of the best phones that will give you the highest value for your money. If you have questions and suggestions for our next video, just leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to reply. So that's the end of our video and I hope nagustuhan nyo. Thumbs is a plus, subs is a must. I'm the Unboxing Tito and I will see you next time.